This is your host for Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. I hope I haven't left you hanging too terribly much this week, but Eric's been busy doing morning shifts, so we haven't had time to record a lot of episodes. But yeah, for tonight at least, we're here and doing a sheet pan roasted vegetable medley along with some redless potatoes, along with pressure cooked beef shin. Now, as always, you all know that we pick up our produce, proteins, and spices generally from Iovine Brothers Produce, the Gianta's Prime Shop, and the Head Nut. For today, at least, we are going back to a new favorite, the Spice and Tea Exchange Shop, for a very special gourmet pepper blend that I'll be using for the entirety of tonight's dish. So don't worry, I'm still buds with everybody at the Head Nut. This is not me cheating on them. Okay? Otherwise, everything remains the same, although I will say that we also picked up the potatoes over at Target the other day because they were on sale. So there is that. But please do sit back, relax, and we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So the very first thing that we are going to do is season our beef shin with our gourmet pepper spice blend. Rub a dub all over the meat to ensure that each side is sufficiently seasoned. Transfer to our pressure cooker. Add in most of the 1/3 cup of garlic that we have. I'm going to leave this for the vegetables. Throw in our 2 of our 4 cherry red peppers. Cover with water and then pressure cook on high heat for a solid 45 minutes to an hour. So give me a moment to wash my hands and we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So we have our beef shin currently in our pressure cooker, set for a time of 45 minutes on high heat. We'll let that do its thing for the moment, and we're going to get started on our sheet pan roasted potatoes and vegetables, which, as always, please do not forget to head to Gianta's Prime Shop at Reading Terminal Market for your proteins, Iovine Brothers Produce for pretty much all of your produce needs, although these adorable little red bliss potatoes we picked up at Target. The garlic, as always, from Whole Foods Market. And in our case, our current batch of gourmet pepper spice blend from the Spice and Tea Exchange in Annapolis, Maryland. You'll see that I used a different spice blend on a previous episode of Cooking with Tiffany, which in this case, this blend features green and red bell peppers, black pepper, garlic, chipotle salt, ají amarillo pepper, cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, bird's eye chili peppers. So this should have a nice amount of kick for you, but I gotta say, it smells amazing, like nice and smoky, and will go well with everything that we have, which in this case we are going to be using quite a lot of this in our vegetables. In a moment I'll have the garlic, the cherry hot pepper, the onions, and these lovely string beans, sliced, chopped, and trimmed of the ends, and ready to go in our sheet pan, which will probably cook at 450 degrees for, we'll say, between 25 and 30 minutes. So we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So in here is our grape tomatoes, our redless potatoes, onions, garlic, cherry hot peppers, and some of our gourmet pepper spice blend. We're going to add in our now beautifully trimmed by my husband behind the camera, Eric Morales, and we're going to add it in. We're going to do one more bout of seasoning with this gourmet pepper. Add in some vegetable oil. We'll estimate about a tablespoon amount. Mix all of this together, because when you're roasting any vegetable or potato or anything, you want to ensure that whatever seasoning or spice that you are coating it all with actually gets mixed in together. Now, the holiday season is coming up, and I promise there will definitely be a few holiday-themed episodes of Cooking with Tiffany, because, we've got Thanksgiving, there's also Christmas, the Jewish holidays of Hanukkah, the African holidays of Kwanzaa, there's Boxing Day for Canada, and, tons and tons of celebrations all across the States, Europe, and, Asia and everything else. So there will be lots of different cooking dishes available. But right now, it sounds like that our timer will be getting started on the pressure cooker, which is perfect because we have mixed our vegetables. And we're just simply going to add them all to our lightly greased baking pan. And you see all of these beautiful spices and everything in here. You want to capture that and ensure that everything is appropriately level with your baking pan, because there's nothing worse than having over roasted but still undercooked or overcooked items available. Oh, man, this smells great even with it not making it into the oven yet. And for this particular dish, I am going to garnish with some basil, some parsley, and about a quarter cup of pomegranate seeds, because I want all of this to have a more Mediterranean, West African, and Moroccan feel to it. But as soon as the oven dings at 450 degrees, we will roast these beauties for, probably half an hour, just to be on the safe side. So we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So our 30 minutes is up on these beautiful roasted potatoes and vegetables. And all I'm going to do at this point is check the cook on the potatoes, because everything else, okay, smaller ones appear good, and you know what, the big ones, I'm sure, yeah, they're good, are ready to go. So at this point, all we're going to do is just kind of mix this in to one corner and, plate. Now, we got about 10 minutes left on our pressure cooked beef shin, and then dinner will be ready, following, our garnish of parsley and basil and pomegranate seeds. So I will see you all in a short bit. All right, everybody, we are back, and check it out. So we have our pressure cooked beef shin, our sheet pan roasted potatoes, tomatoes, string beans, and the rest of my veggies, along with an herb garnish of basil and parsley and a few little pomegranate seeds to cleanse our palate. As always, please do not forget to head over to Reading Terminal Market, to Irvine Brothers Produce, Gianta's Prime Shop, Target for the red bliss potatoes, as well as Whole Foods Market for your garlic, and if you're in the Annapolis, Maryland area, the Spice and Tea Exchange. I am your host for Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. Bye.